Have you ever had a hard time accepting a truth? Maybe it just went against what you're taught or what you expected, or maybe that truth was just hard to believe. Now, the religious leaders sure had a hard time accepting truth on the night before Jesus was crucified. We read in Matthew 26 that they had just arrested Jesus in the middle of the night and pulled together an impromptu court to try him. It was both an illegal and unjust proceeding. They already had their verdict. They were convinced Jesus was guilty. They just needed evidence presented in the courtroom to make the verdict stand. So they lined up liars to bear false witness and to twist Jesus' words, but nothing would stick. Jesus remained silent in the face of these lies. But then the high priest said to him, "I adjure you by the living God, tell us if you are the Christ, the Son of God." And finally, Jesus opened his mouth and responded, "You have said so, but I tell you, from now on, you'll see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power and coming on the clouds of heaven." What Jesus said was and is the absolute truth. He is the Christ, the Son of God, the Son of Man. He would be and is now seated at the right hand of power and is coming on the clouds again someday. Yet the religious leaders couldn't handle that truth. They couldn't accept it. It didn't fit their expectations, and so to their great shame, they cried out, "Guilty!" and sentenced him to death. Beloved, have you accepted the truth of who Jesus is? He truly is all that he said he is. So instead of rejecting him and condemning him, embrace him, praise him, love him, and follow him. He'll change your life now and forever. Change begins in you.
The Change Begins in You is brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Patrick Allen Companies, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker in Collinsville, and Mowdy Cabinetry.